What's going on, guys? Welcome to the stream. How's everyone doing? So let's get to business straight away as we are late. Just want to talk about the let's sort this with volume. CEI. Uh, there's a lot of talks behind this. There's a lot of pumping going on CEI. I'm not really sort of serious about this. Usually I don't trade anything lower than 3. It is getting to that 3 area, but I think I expect a little bit of a fade off on this, so I'm short biased on CEI, guys. SNOA is gapping up nicely, holding up. If it does start to trade above 9s, then it could have some continuation, but I think it will be it might have a hard time, guys. I'm just not too optimistic about it. Might fade off, actually. It looks like it wants to fade off as well, so if there is an opportunity, short might be better there. DBGI gap up nicely, strong hold as well, is holding nicely. 5 in area, pre-market high, as well as number 5, obviously. And that is gonna, if that holds, then again we will look into shorting it. If that starts to hold and wait, it can't be just few bars here and there, guys. It has to be proper reversal confirmation, because initially on these gappers we have been noticing that there has been a lot of range activity before it actually starts to do it after a while. So we're gonna it's better to wait up, guys. Yes, you might miss here and there a few trades, but that's gonna also save you from a lot of chop early on. So either wait for that 5 to get taken out properly and then start to look into longs, or just wait up for that initial chop and then fade off after a while. ALF, in the past I have traded it really nicely over here with some decent gains, and when this moves it does give us some decent range, but it's unfortunately with this one I was expecting it's gonna hang around 8 and it's gonna give us a better opportunity up there for a nice fade off, but it didn't. At the moment I'm not interested too much on it. If it does pop up and starts to fade off, then yes, I would look into short it. Zivo, it is popping up, just don't like it. It's already done. I think it's done, in my opinion. The only reason I'm keeping it is it's popping up to the 5s. Yesterday's open, basically. So we'll see if it does bring us some volume. Then we can look into trading this if it gives us some sort of a setup. That's pretty much it for the gappers. Not very, like, really sort of looking forward to any of the gappers that has the chance to do any squeezes. CEI is quite crowded. It will be crowded. There's it could do that. I want to see that 3 to break and see what happens after that, but again, a bit short biased on CEI. SWN, you can see the daily, very strong finish, right at the highs as well. Very clean moves. I think this is very controlled move, and holding above its highs or close to highs is very strong sign. So if it starts to trade above 6s, this might have a second day continuation also, but remember that from for this stock from 5 to 6 in one day is a bit too extended as well. Just keep that on in the back of your mind. So that is that. I'm expecting a little bit continuation on that. Rcat, yesterday's gap held, but I think it's already fading off. It's yeah, there's not much there, guys. I might remove this. Rcat gone. And AMC, usual game. LCID, it could provide us with either ways, short or longs, depends on the initial sort of momentum. I want to wait up on this and see if it does give us something decent later on. So LCID, not really sort of rushing into buying it or selling it. MMAT, I found this daily to be a bit interesting, because we have 650. If that breaks, then this could actually run But having said that, it's a very, very beaten down stock. This could easily be a fade off and just coming back to that chop zone, fives. So just keeping it on the side. It might not happen today, that 650 break, but if it does, then we have that on the side. Sophie, I am a bit in the for a swing side, a bit long biased on it. But I want to see how it reacts. If it does drop down to 17s or starts to cranberry reversal pattern of around that 17s, I'll take longs. But if it starts to fade off, then I will not ignore that as well. Mrim in play for sure, but it's getting, as you can see, volume is going lower and lower. I don't like the volume on it, yesterday's volume, so hopefully today is going to bring some volume. If it does, we will trade it. If not, then we can leave it on the side. AEHR, just waiting for a second day red on it, so a bit short biased. I really like that 15 pullback. If it does retrace back up to 15s, maybe even put an alert, and then starts to fade off, then we can take that. Yep, alert set. And then the MYI yesterday had a decent move earlier on and started to fade off completely, and then that was pretty much it. It's given up everything, pretty much everything. And then today, to be honest, on this one it looks kind of heavy. It couldn't break that 13 or hold near it. Complete rejection from there. That's not a good sign for it, but having said that, it was due for a proper correction after this move anyways, so that could be that. So we cannot ignore the fact that this is up quite a bit on the recent 2 days. So I will keep an eye on it for both sides if it does give us any opportunity. At the moment it's trading near 12s. That's a crucial area as well. Just needs to make up its mind. That's all. Morning everyone, if I missed anyone. Hope we are all doing well. Best of luck today, and let's wait for those setups that really sort of tickles our fancy. Not just one of those maybe iffy 50-50. No, it has to be something decent. So the plan or the target today is wait for those A+ setups, guys. Write it down, stick them on your monitors or whatever you need to do to remind yourselves. And also risk. Control your risk, guys. Right? That is pretty much it. Alright, best of luck. I will see you around at the open, just after the open. Grab my coffee. So we have got Sophie that's running, by the way. So that is in line with my initial strength theory. So if this Sophie holds above a 1750s, I think this will have a continuation. Now on daily, if it the whole rejection was actually from 18s, so 18 is a big level for Sophie. But if it does get up to that point, I think it will break it today. That's what that's my observation, anyways. What else? What else is moving? SWN is flushing down. 590s. Okay, there we go. That never broke that 6, never attempted to break it apart from the pre-market. That doesn't count that much because of the volume. So it's fading off. Right now I'm short biased on it for sure. SWN. MMAT. Mamat. Oh, Mamat is also doing the same things as Sophie. On this one, I really want this to obviously I want it to stay above 6. That's strength, but also I want really to break 650s. So keep an eye on this. If it does start to break that 650, this could run. The daily is quite as I mentioned earlier, daily looks quite strong. It's one of those big reversal patterns. You've got a cup and handle, and if it does start to successfully trade over that level, the highs here, 650 40s, then I think it might take a while. Initially there might be a bit of a chop, but it might take a while if it wants to form that trend. MMAT looking decent. DBGI is I think fading off. DBGI might fade off. 4.6. This is 1 minute. That 450 area is big. 450 area needs to break. Now if it doesn't, if it starts to creep back up, then you've got your box. Remember we talked about our box between 450 to 5. Just keep that box active. As long as it's not trading above or beyond that, then leave it alone. Right? This is the box I'm talking about. Yep. Okay. Lucid washing, by the way, guys. Lucid. And right. 26 broken. 2070s. Let's see if it does pull back and give us some opportunity. LCID. Okay, it's not giving us any. SNOA. Yeah, it's it really looks okay. Yeah, I feel like this is a drifter, all day drifter. So this might be really good if it does break that 200 and then comes back to 200, and that's a really good entry for you for a short with a stop at 830s, 840s. And there it goes. DBGI as well is trying to break that. DBGI might be a short 840s, 843s. So this one, as I mentioned, just wait for that 200 to break, and we've got 8 to 8 as well. So you want that to break properly. See what it does here. Lcid. SWN looks okay as well. SWN for a short. SWN looks alright. 580s, 578 even now. The stop will be, I will say stop will be 590s. 590s break. Quite a bit of movement going on, guys, today. Can't catch up. SWN. We've got Lucid that actually just fell like a rock from 26.40 to $21. Just waiting on this Lucid to maybe pop a little bit, like 25.70s. And if it does, then we might have something there. But I think we missed that Swan. Sorry, Southwesterns, SWN. Okay. And DBGI looks like a fader already. I expect a little bit of a bounce on this now. If it does bounce and it doesn't bounce more than 450, 460, then that could be a sign for a nice little opportunity for a short. But if it's holding up here, just remember it might be getting into that chop again. Okay, what else do we have? So what's our ALF doing? Just a bit choppy. 8 break will be interesting if it does break 8. Quite a bit of beaten down stock on this. The volume, however, is quite a bit on it for comparing to its normal volume, so that might come up with some strength if it does break that 8. Yeah, DMYI, yes, I mean, I'm not trading it because that I don't like that. Just a price action. The volume isn't there, illiquid. You see the volume, boom, up and down. Especially at the open, you shouldn't be seeing this. You should be seeing. I don't know. Swan is not a good example. There you go. You see this, MMAT, and the AMC as well. Lucid, all of them showing much better consistency when it comes to volume. So ALF, keep an eye on. If it does start to trade over 8, there might be a long opportunity on this dead cat bounce day, but don't expect too much from it. ALF. So it's pretty much a dead cat bounce, guys. Just gotta stay above that 8 if it wants to trade higher. 440s, DBGI, guys, 440s. I'm trying DBGI 440s. Stop over 460s around this area here, guys. Just early. I know it's early, but it's tight as well, my stop. 440s. Chased it a little bit, but if it does come back up to 460s and starts to drift down, then I will add to it as well. missed the Lucid. Missed Lucid, guys. I was mentioning this. How did I miss this? I was missing the 2570s pullback. It did. Oh, yep, right to the tick. 2570s, and then might have been a bit too quick as well. Don't know whether I'll be. I probably would have been. Maybe. AMC, yes, I see that. It looks nice. Yep, nice for a short. Definitely looks nice for a short. 38.50s is the closest, but you can chase it here with the 38.55 stop or over the VWAP stop. But now it's giving you much better entry here. 35.45s. Actually, I'm gonna try AMC short. 45s. 38.45s, guys. I got 38.45s. With the stop now, because I've gotten a slightly higher price, I can afford to keep my stop over the VWAP because there's a lot of confluence of levels there to go through. If that takes out, there it goes. And I'm also watching DBGI, maybe for an ad if it does start to reverse. And if it doesn't, if it starts to break that VWAP and close above, then I will get out of DBGI because it could be in that chop zone. It could be getting back into that chop zone here. If it does, then I'm not going to stay in it. But AMC looks like it wants to go. AMC will want this low to get taken out. Daily looks really good on AMC, by the way, for a short. Because once we have that 3770s break, then the route is a bit clear to the downside. That's all I'm going to say. CEI is moving, by the way. CEI is over 3. There might be a good chance for a long over 3 right about now. 304s, 303s. I'm trying 302s, 302s. Long 302 CEI. Sorry, a little bit too quick. Just the volume came in. Stop will be around 10 cents. Under 290. Under 290 will be the stop. Right, so there's a lot going on, guys. SPY is washing, by the way. SPY gave us a nice little entry as well for short, but I wasn't watching it. Today I'm expecting SPY to be moving a little bit more. So the opportunity will be there on SPY. Honestly, there's quite a lot of things. Like DMYI is like right now even. A nice little but the volume, as you can see now, you see the difference between this volume and the open. Open was very disappointing volume, to be honest. Now it's picking up, which means probably more short sellers coming into it. That's probably the reason. But let's keep an eye on our this looks interesting, guys. 575 80s. I might trade this short as well, but I've got so much going on right now. But there's a trade here with the stop over VWAP. Yep, 580s. Yep, 580s. I'm gonna try it, guys. Doesn't matter. I can handle it. I'm a big boy. I can handle it. Stop over VWAP. I might put some hard stop on these guys because I don't trust myself to be keeping an eye on all of these. It's just it's impossible. But I'm starting to put certain on certain stocks some hard stops. No, and I was joking. I'm not. I'm just a little kid trying to play his games. I love games. So there goes SPY. That's what I was thinking. SPY. And SWN is fading off. I actually... Anybody took SWN and... so which trade are we in, guys, by the way? Get ready to take some out on AMC, guys. Under 30. Remember that 3770 area? I took 3795s around that area. I think I'm just chasing it for the partial. It could still move, but I just love to bank in some. Just love to bank in some because it's already given 2 to 1 almost for us. So why not? Why the hell not? Right? Exactly. SWN. Right, SWN breaks that high amount. This is one of those that I'm gonna keep in hard stop on it. I don't like the volatility on it, and also liquidity is just not there. So it's dying down basically. Yeah, so I'm not really liking it. I might get out as well, guy here. 582s. I'm gonna wait on it. Yeah, 582s. I'm out. I don't like it. I just 582s probably break even. Now I might completely be wrong on this. I just don't like the way the liquidity and everything on this. But the trade was there for sure. And it's also the fact that I've got quite a few running as well, guys. Sorry. I can't be wasting my time on this junk. Look at that. You see? As soon as I exit, boom. Alright. It would have taken me out anyways because I had my hard stop there. There you go. That's a winner for me. Yeah, that's a winner. I call that a winner, guys. Anyway, so CEI, I'm still in CEI. Expect a little bit of a proper move on this, to be honest. But I can take some out. It's already 20 cents move for a $3 stock. That's around, what is it? 10%, less than 10%. My stop is just under 3 now, guys, on CEI. Stop under 3. I think this has potential because there's a lot of talk behind this name lately in social media. So SWN is doing really well. That's what I expected. The only thing I don't like about sorry, not SWN, what am I saying? DBGI. Anybody took this, or maybe even added here. I missed on the ad, by the way, which is I'm bummed about, but that's fine. Close to 4, I'll be taking some out, guys. Close to 4. Yeah, okay, no worries. I'll keep it on the side then, because I think nobody took it. Yeah. Anybody took Lucid short earlier on? Around this area here? 2570s? Anybody? No? Oh, okay. Mrim looks decent. Looks decent for a short. The issue with this one is the volume again. And we've got a range of 1020s to the 40 cents range, so no, not for me. Not for me yet. On CEI, I might even add on the break of 325s. I just need it to be very, very strong when it does break it. MMAT long instead. Oh, long here probably. Right, okay. I didn't see a setup on MMAT yet. All right, AMC, let's go. Who's in AMC? Andrew, come on, tell me. Give me some good news. Sorry, I haven't been answering any questions yet because Silver, yes, let's do this. And on CEI, who's in? Oh, so you're definitely in then. Okay, here we go. Here we go, CEI. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's do this. I like to see that. If you can, try to take some out on CEI when it starts to push parabolic. Any parabolics, you should take some out. Bank in. And same goes for the downside moves, washes. You must take some out because every time it will wash, there will be a bounce coming. So there we go, 330s. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, it happens, man, Josh. Trust me, it does happen. 330s. I am looking at. This is extremely important to watch this area here. 330s. I took some out, guys, because I saw huge numbers coming in, piling in. 227s, 227s, around 228s. I saw some big numbers coming in, so I just couldn't really resist that. I can't ignore that. And I also saw quite a lot here, 331s, 32s. So he's pushing it down. Yes, might be a bit early, but I, I got a bank in, guys. I just don't like to leave it open. AMC, another partial coming in, guys. AMC, another partial coming in. 3760s, 63s, 65. I'll take 65s. Okay, let me see. 65. Come on, give me better price. AMC. Damn it. 65 is okay. Alright, guys. 65 is fine. That's fine. Any washes? Perfect. Beautiful. Yep. Yes, sir. Uh, SWN now. I'm just not happy with the volume on SWN. Yeah, liquidity issues. So, so what's happening with CEI is a lot of short sellers are coming in. I think there's different thoughts on this move. Some people call it just idiotic move. Some people call it the next big thing or whatever. There's quite a bit of extreme thoughts on CEI. So there's going to be massive fight on it. Expect like for example 332s were getting heavily shorted and then they started to push it down. As you might have noticed, on the offers it kept on pushing down. Those numbers kept on coming down. Even now it's coming. You see 315s, massive numbers. If that holds, 316 is holding, 317s, it's getting more and more numbers. So it's a lot of people are involved in this. Plus this stock being $3 stock, it can handle those kind of games. That's why I just need to leave a little bit of a room for the games to be played out. Let them play out the games. If it does come and take me out under threes, fine. I've gotten my partial. You're out on AMC? Well, AMC has a nice daily. It's one of those days. I'm not too sure if it's going to be one of these days, but it does have a daily. And remember, it's attacking that level that I talked about, 370s, 70s, right here actually. 3760s, 70s. If it starts to break that. But it needs to break that for me to expect a bigger move on this. Otherwise, I might get on my trailing stop. I might get out on the break of the EMA. A break of 38s, I'll be out on my trailing stop. By the way, on AMC. Yeah, not really, not really. AMC is much more choppier than this, so that's kind of okay. Actually, for me, it's okay to see this on AMC. Sorry, Mehul, are you still there? Mehul Malik. I think you had a question about partialing out, scaling out. Right, I'm ready to take some out on DBGI. Why do I keep calling DBGI SWN? That's crazy. 404s. 403s. Come on, 401s. 401s. Get taken out. 402s. 402s. Okay. Took some out 402s. Just give me a second. Took some out 402s. Right. Yeah, don't worry. I've got your question. Don't worry. Just give me a few. I've been handful today. Usually I'm not. So partial out on really decent partial for a $4 move. To be honest, 10% move on my first partial, and I'll just let the rest run. I took a lot of it here, around 50%. Usually I'll take out 33%, 30%, so that I can target 3 partials at least. So, but if I have a bigger picture and bigger move potential, then 25% each. Each parcel is 25, 25, 25. The last one is the runner. MMAT, yeah, short. Yeah, just the volume died down on it. That's the problem. CEI, I think it's still holding up nicely, but if it starts to fade off of this, and if 310 breaks, then you know what, on this one I'm just gonna leave some room until the VWAP. Let's not say 310, although 310 will be ideal. Ideal thing to say that when it does break, then it might fade off even below 3, because there's a lot of heavy short selling coming in. But as you can see, the bids are trying to hold off as well. You see the numbers, match them. Now bids are getting heavier, I mean thicker, right? You see bids are pushing 315, filling up more. So that That in itself is a sign that it is strong. Bids are coming in. It might be a re-entry here, guys. 319. There it goes. There it goes. Right, there's a lot of fight going on. I'll love to be in this game. Um, once the fight really is decided, I would still like to be in this, especially in the long, because there's a lot of short selling going on. 330s, 340s, 50s, they all gonna get shorted. So expect expect some action on this. You see the numbers now shifting a little bit. 321s are getting taken out. Well, not really. 318s, okay, they're forcing it down. 318s, 317s, 16s are getting taken out. 15, 17. So yeah, as you can see, as it pops, it's getting shorted. As it pops, it gets shorted. Yep. You see this this short selling pressure, 325s, heavy pressure. But let's see if that holds now, the bids, if they're still there. Right here where we found those beds, there you go, 315s, 14s. They're a bit lower, 313s. They're here. There it goes, trying to lift that 315s. There it comes, there it comes. 315s are coming. Alright, very interesting. Lovely pricing. Love to see these, you know, level 2s. Not just yet. It eventually becomes a little bit apparent as well. Starts to become a little bit apparent. Then this. What's going on? There it goes. 390s are getting pushed. Alright, they're pushing it, guys. I'm gonna maybe add here, guys, 319s. If I see some strength, I'm gonna add, guys. I'm not gonna add too much. I'm gonna just add whatever I've taken. 318s. Just waiting on it. Just waiting on it. '17s. My eyes are killing me looking at the level 2. Come on. Okay, okay. What's the 18s doing? 17s are holding. Big numbers coming in. 17s. Dude. Alright, I've added 320, guys. 320s. 320s. Still, I'm okay with it because my average is about 310s, 309s. So worst case scenario, I might give up a little bit on it if it does flush down, if the short sellers win. But do you see those numbers? Do you see those numbers? They're gonna scare some weak hands off, though. Do you guys notice that? That's just to scare the bids. Massive game being played right now. Whew. 319s. Right, big numbers coming on at 320. The offers are piling up. If 320 gets taken out, then yeah, we have a move. Yeah, I'm still in AMC. Yes, I'm still in AMC. I already took off more than 50% of it, so there's no point in me like just taking things prematurely on it. And I expect a bigger move on AMC. Wow, this is a big drop. Okay, that move. Okay, bids are coming back in. 315. Expect a little bit of a chop on this at the moment because it's too crowded in this level here. So if you put a volume profile, the point of control will be here. This area here, 315, 317s. Yeah, if it's a liquid, I'm not gonna even like. I took it off because of that. I think. Did I? Oh no, volume is coming in. 320s. That use up, breaks above. Volume came in and the volume stays consistent. SWN might be another opportunity for a short. SWN. Just don't like the way it moves though, that's the problem. It failed off of the 6, just below 6. Failed off of, actually the trade was there. Somewhere here, the rejection of that yesterday's high. Alright, my AMC is doing such a fine job right now. AMC. Beautiful. Let's go AMC. Aha, beautiful. I like it. I'm loving it. Now, the hard stop can definitely come over 38.12. Beauty. Oh, this is not even nice. I have taken some AMCs that is far, far better than this. So AMC, sometimes we have good relations. Sometimes it just chops me out. Very moody AMC. But looks really good. Today it's treating me well. It's taken me out for dinner. Or two. Yeah, too erratic for you. You need to start with the slow relationships and not something like AMC straight away. You will build up that relationship though, don't worry. Looking to take some out, guys, on AMC. 3730s, around 30s. 3735s is fine. 36. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. 3736, guys. I have taken 3736 right at the bottom there. Whew. Sorry, my exits should be red, right? Yeah, Riyadh short was there, I believe. Lucid was a much better, cleaner trade today. I missed. But where's Andrew? Andrew, did you take this AMC? Where's our man who called it? By the way, guys, ALF looks to be a nice short. ALF for a short. Where's my ALF? Come on. Not very happy with the price action. Looks good. Definitely under 8 is good with the 10-cent stop right now, but I'm not taking it. I've got too many other trades going on. If it was the A plus setup, I would have taken it. Awesome, Andrew. Awesome. Well done. AMC. Beautiful. Look at that. And CEI. Let's go. CEI. Halt. 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 Go. 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 Halty. Halt. Come on. Give us a halt. Come on, baby. CEI. Let's go for a hold. Get those short sellers in trouble. Trap them. CEI, CEI, 335s. We need this to be left alone, guys. This 330 area need to be left alone. You can't hang around there, CEI. Go. We need you to go. Go, 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 go. Yep, go. 340s. 335s. So come on, CEI. 335s. Ooh, big numbers. 36. Getting taken out. Yep, getting absorbed. There you go. There it goes. 38s. Big numbers. Absorbed easily. Yep. 42s. Boom. Yep. Yes, sir. 39s. 339s. 40s. 41s. Come on. I'm just waiting for the halt. I want to take some out here, but come on. Give me a halt. But by the way, guys, take some out. Please take some out. Don't do what I'm doing right now. I know it's wrong. 42s. Come on, 42s. SWN looks like a nice short here, guys. SWN. Just a bit worried about the volume though, that's the problem. ALF, you took ALF? Good. Good. Because I didn't take, I couldn't, because I had so many things going on the side. I would have definitely taken it if I hadn't. But ALF looks really decent. Looked decent at that point where I mentioned it. Under 8. Oh yes. Yeah. 770s take some out. Just before that we. But our main performer, main character, CEI. Let's go, baby. Go for a halt. Come on, take that highs out. Take those highs out. Come on, come on, come on. 41s are getting taken out. Yes. 40s. Oh, he's rejecting. Heavy short selling at around 41, 42s. Dude. Right now, this area 330 pull back, and if this holds, it looks extremely strong. Like this area needs to hold. Right? We're talking about this area here. If it does, then watch out. So on AMC, on the last portion, which is not much on the last portion on AMC, I probably will get over 3820 maybe, or something like that, if it takes me out. If it doesn't, then I'll have that runner just in case. But let's CEI this thing. Yeah, of course, it's already done. You can't trade it now. Yeah, it's looking good, of course. 7 around this time, I'll take some out. Yep. Yes, sir. 772s. Still, it could do with more volume. It's just illiquid a little bit. That's the only issue with it. But damn, DMYI. Shit. I really didn't expect this on DMYI. No, I didn't. This is yeah. I was short biased a little bit because of the daily being looked too heavy. But this, no, I didn't expect it. So I think Silver mentioned it to short it, but I think I talked him out of it. I think somebody mentioned short on it. I'm not too sure who was it. Or was it long? No, definitely short. I remember. But there you go. That's for listening to me. Woo! DMYI. Let's go, Silver. You're killing it today, Silver. What's going on? Chill, bro. Where did you get it? 1140s? Under 1150s? Ah, early on. Okay. Alright. Still, man. Well done. That's fine. You got in. Just were a bit too quick on the exit. That's all. SNOA, somebody mentioned it as well. Yes, looked really decent. SNOA, yes. I was mentioning like it could be a gap. But yeah, this is one of those drifter like, let's see, DBGI that we took, right? Really nice. Same sort of concept. Pulls, retraces back to 20 EMA and starts to really grind down. Okay, CEI. Let's just keep an eye on our main character. As you can see, guys, as soon as it pops, it's getting really heavily shorted. So, people don't care. They're trying to short it front side. And that's when they get hurt real bad. Look at this. Whew. That's a massive move now. They're angry. Short sellers are really angry right now. So I'm going to keep an eye on it. If it starts to break under VWAP, I will come out of it. Oh yeah, great day, absolutely. I mean, look at the AMC trade. Look at that. Look at this. I mean, forget about the runner. That's barely anything. But yeah, we're talking a risk of this over the VWAP all the way to average of that. So not too bad. I don't like CEI what it's doing right now. I hope it doesn't really break that VWAP. There's a lot of, the thing is I would have exited here everything, but the thing with CEI is it's got a lot of support as it washes down. It brings in more buyers, more bids. So that way I'm leaving it a bit more room. I think AMC is looking for a reversal. Just don't like that inverted head and shoulders around 37.60s. 37 break will be my exit. 38 11 12s will be the exit. Just that squeeze didn't come on it, that's the thing. Really looking for that proper squeeze. The problem with this kind of stock also is it's extremely crowded and it's very hard to get a squeeze off. But when it does squeeze though, that's when things happen. Because it's crowded. Because at one point, like, look, at one point people who are shorting it here, right? A lot of short sellers here, here. At one point they're gonna say, well, shit, it's gone above 350 or 4 or 5. I'm just gonna bail out. Once they start to bail out, that's more buying for you, and that's it. Game over. That's when the holds come in, panic sets in, all that shit. SWN is not looking that bad. It's a little bit quiet, but I think it might be getting ready for some move. SWN. Right here, in fact, under 590, 585. Your stop probably would be 380, 587, 85s. And if this takes out the lows, then yeah, it could run. Yeah, just keep your risk a bit. Just, you know, make sure it closes above that VWAP, because it is attacking that 585 now. Yeah, it is. That's one of the reasons I kind of was like, no, it's not the, like, I didn't jump in on it because it was slow and the volume was a little bit on the low side, especially right now. Once it starts to move though, it will bring in more volume. So AMC is trying to lift itself up around 38s and failing off of it. So I really don't want to add to it, but that look on the daily, and also it could be a reversal pattern as well now. No, I'm not gonna add. CEI looks like it's coming up to that shorting pattern. There it goes. Right, so it's getting a bit weak, guys, so a lot of probably profit taking is coming into play as well on this. I really don't want to get shaken out of this, and if I do, I want to give it a fighting chance, to be honest. I'll be careful. Break off the VWAP 309s and things like that on CEI. Still waiting on CEI. This looks like a short at the moment, but um, just don't want to short this thing. Uh, I don't know, man. I still struggle from. Anybody? Body. That's what I was thinking. That is really looking like a short. But I'm just, as I said, guys, I'm leaving it some room because the potential of a squeeze is there if it starts to pop back up. But right now it's not looking good. Break of that lows now will be like a confirmation that, yeah, for now at least, the shorts are in control. Silent. Don't tell me nobody suffers from it. I'm pretty sure everybody does. It's a taboo topic. We shouldn't be talking about it. So I'm trying to give it as much room as possible for DBGI, but it just keeps on creeping back up. So I've taken the partial on it already, but if it starts to trade above VWAP, I'll come out of it. Probably with minimal losses. I'm talking 7 cents or so. Yeah, I'm at that decision point as well. I'm just leaving it 310s break to exit, because that's a better area for me to say, oh well, you know what, it's broken the VWAP, it's broken the previous swing low, and it just wants to reverse. At the moment, the reversal is not, I think it's not yet confirmed unless that VWAP gets taken out. Maybe I should have shorted the re-entered, sorry, not re-added, added on the, you see that difference? This is what I was looking at, 38. The only thing was, it showed some sort of a reversal pattern, but now it's clearly showing that, yeah, it wants to go. So volume getting low, but it's just on the extremes you will have more fights. Like for example here on the VWAP there will be more fights. I think this is gonna take that VWAP out. The way it's going, there it goes. I might exit. Just gonna wait on this. Just waiting on that VWAP to hold. If not, then trouble. Wow, wow, that much selling and it's still holding, but it's getting taken out though. That's the thing. I'm out, I'm out, I'm out. I don't like it. Oh, whoa. 313 is where I got out because the throw, if you paid attention to, let me just show you something. Maybe I could go back even to on demand on this. Might be a really good training. Okay, so here's what I saw. All right, right here, I don't know whether you paid attention to it. That 313 was massive numbers, like big numbers, and 314 was not much numbers. Like, yeah, there was quite a bit, but massive numbers on the bid side. They kept on getting taken out, and they were building. There were more coming in, but they were still getting taken out, and nothing was happening to the offers. So what's happening is this heavy short sellers coming in. Whatever is bringing the bids is getting absorbed by the um, by the sellers, by the short sellers. They are actually aggressively hitting the bid. So there was not much of a buying happening, but most of the selling was happening at the market, which usually drives the prices. So the prices these prices come down because aggressive buyers or sellers come in. It's not if people hits bid for a buy or hits the offer for a sell. Remember, prices are not gonna be moving aggressively, right? Hope I don't know whether it makes sense or not, but what I mean to say is the moves like these happen when people tend to hit the market orders. When they tend to start hitting, instead of hitting the bid to buy, they start hitting offers, 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 offers. That's what creates the demand for that stock. That's where you see these moves, right? Once I saw here 313s, big massive numbers getting taken out, 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 more bids coming in. All of the orders liquidity got really absorbed here because so much pressure to the downside. It just got taken out. I don't know what the volume was at that point, at this point, but they all got taken out easily. Just before they start, what I do normally is I look at that 313, and if I see start to see really thinning out, slowly thinning out, that's before it actually finishes, I'll get out. Because if you wait for it to finish and hold, then too late. You're gonna be getting out here, 3 or 4s or 5s. Yeah, this is what I mean. Like, you got, this is when it pays off to know that level 2, right? The difference between 313 and 304s, 10 cents. That's big for me. I really would go back to the stream maybe on this area. Maybe I'll put a timestamp on this, or a chapter for this specific area, guys. It's just watch it, just watch it, or go back to the better yet, on demand. Just go back to the same area here and this area here. That's the better areas to actually practice your level 2s. Anywhere in this area, there's no point in using level 2. That's just, you're just gonna drive yourself mad. But once you see something really unusual and it's just doing the opposite, yeah, that's when you gotta take action. Still a okay, decent trade for me. I didn't lose anything, but could have been better. I just didn't take anything here because I was greedy. That's just my mistake, because usually I will take on the parabolics, which was here. I should have taken some out. If I had, then it would have looked better. It's just a small green for me. See, guys, is in a drift mode now. I don't know, man. I think it might be a better option to stick to shorts on this. Nice one, Silver. Did you manage to get out before the wash? Lovely, beautiful. I hope nobody got stuck there, because it was a big wash down. Yeah, exactly. Nuh-uh. My AMC is just playing around here. Last batch, around 15% left. Just a runner. I'm just leaving some room. Yeah, I wish I had that as well. I'll probably go back and buy those bitcoins at 3 cents, because I had the opportunity to do so. And the problem at that time was the there was no system, there was no guarantee that you know you would you would be really securely having those in your wallet. There was no such thing as e-wallet or things like that. It was just kept in a physical drive, and it just looked a bit dodgy at that time, to be honest. But Having said that, I somehow on the back of my mind saying to myself, well, this thing has future. Not maybe right now, maybe in the next 10 years or so, this will like be one of those main currencies. I really went after it to buy it, to make sure that I buy it securely, but everything looked dodgy at that point. And then after a while, when it went to 30 cents, 25 cents, something like that, tried to buy it again. Same thing, nothing has changed, and I just left it. And then obviously when it started to go into 3 digits, I said to myself, well, this is too extended. And I still say it's too extended after hitting 50, 60. So yeah, that was an experience. But one of my friend who has it from a long time ago. I'm not gonna give his name or anything, but he's still holding. He wouldn't sell. That's the thing. He wouldn't sell, even if it goes to zero. That's the kind of guy he is. Oh shoot, Andrew. I feel you, man. That's it's not just you, Andrew. It's just probably hundreds of people out there, maybe even thousands, that actually did that. And you know, with these drives as well, you know, they do get corrupt and they don't stay secure forever. Like it could be just one mishap, and that's why people keep it in separate wallets, separate drives, not just in one drive. So you wanna like scatter them around with between 10 drives or 5 drives, whatever it is. But a lot of people got hacked as well. A lot of wallets got stolen, a lot of codes. That's one of the only reasons I just didn't pursue it that much. Cause I know a lot of technical people like into software engineering and a bit of hacking as well. And at that point they were saying it's so easy. Um, it's just that didn't sound nice to me, like not sound invested to me. Um, but hey, it's alright. I've got a much better stable. Like just put it in a bloody ETF, isn't it? If you have extra money savings, put in a SPY when it drops certain percentage. Look at this. What the hell is that? I can't show you on this one. Let me just try to bring it from here. Right. So look at this SPY. Anytime it pulls back to any of the EMAs, like, you know, 50 EMA, 100 EMA, 50 EMA, 50, 50. Anytime it pulls back to 50, 100 EMA, that I believe would be 100 EMA this year. This probably would be close to it. So, you know, any pullback, even 20, 30, 50 EMA, you know, eventually just keep it instead of keeping it in the bank. I always tell my friends, just don't leave your money in the bank. Stupid, I think. Sorry, I'm just being a bit. I don't like banks, that's why. You can tell, right? It's just they play unfair game, especially people who really can't afford much. They take advantage of that. That's a shame. Crypto, time to hack. Alright guys, CEI might be a nice little shorting opportunity. 3 under 3. Look at this. Flash is down under 200. Remember our setup? 3. Beautiful. And you could be very tight. 305. Could be a bit conservative. 310. Yeah. I sometimes catch those. Uh, the ones that actually, those just catch the buy and then the short later on. But not this quick though. Lately, this has been happening a lot. In the past, this when these things will run like this, chances of this squeezing will be higher. But I think what's happening right now is just, the short sellers are getting a bit more aggressive and more. They're risking a bit too much, in my opinion. They're just shorting the front side, shorting as soon as it starts popping. But they don't realize that one day that it's not gonna go down. They're gonna they might not blow the account because they've got huge massive accounts, but they're gonna hurt their account big time, which they're okay with. They know that, right? But I'm not. I can't do that. And knowing there is an edge there, I still can't do it. But for that, you have to have quite a bit of money saved up on the side, just in case. So never try it. ALF looks like it's still holding on for a long opportunity. Is there volume on it? Not really. ALF, just no volume, otherwise it looks good for a long setup. Needs to break that though. Go drop it after. It might still be there. It might be a good thing. By that time it might be back to its highs. You never know. Let's have a look. CEI. What is this? Sell short 100. Yeah, it seems like it wants to break it by the looks of it, but there's a lot of fight going on right at 3 at the moment. Look at those 303s. Look at those numbers. 303s still holding, but if that gets thinned out, then watch out. It's gonna bounce big. You see, it's getting thinned out now. 303s are getting taken out, right? 302s building up. 303s are still holding, trying to hold. Massive fight going on. 303 is getting lifted now, as in now. Maybe a bit later. Now, oh no, 303 building up now. Fight is on. Fight is on. Shorted. Right. I am short 30. What is it? Actually 3. I'm short 3 guys. But just gonna wait on it. It could be quite when it does break out 305s, 307s. It could be a bit explosive. So just gonna wait up on it. Short 3. Oh, sorry, I don't have the chart because I was looking at my CEI short 3s. Short 3s. Boom. Stop will be, you can be very extremely tight on it, 305s as I mentioned earlier, but on the break of VWAP will be ideal. Once it starts to give in or give up, then yeah, that move could be really decent, because as you can see, daily is massively overextended as well. Now if the buyers have given up on this thing, then short sellers are going to pile up on it more and more and more to push it down. So yep, yes sir. So in this kind of sort of setups, you don't also wanna be waiting for the VWAP. If it starts to creep back up 305s and starts to hold there as well, might be an exit there, because this whole setup is based off of the 200 and 20 and 3. So we got 3 or 4 confluences in one spot. If it does break that, then that means, yeah, just exit. Yeah, TOS is, by the way, getting frozen at some point. Right now it's frozen. The chart is frozen. Just don't. Level 2 is working fine, I believe. Yep, level 2 is working fine. Just the chart is frozen, as you can see. Not much happening. It's not moving at all. Right now it's 295, right? Look, still stuck at 298. So think of Swim platform is not able to handle the moves. Too much for it. Yeah, it does seem to freeze, but as long as you know, right now here it's kind of frozen. On Think or Swim it seems like it, but on my other platforms it's fine. It's working just fine. Still frozen. Let me try to change this to something else. Nope, frozen. Yep. Oh, my DBGI is doing well. Nice, nice. Now it should be breaking that 4. If not, then it's just, yeah. If it does break the 4, then I will have a good trade on this. Finally, I could have some decent trades today. ALF, don't ignore this, because it's just the volume though, that's the problem. The volume needs to pick up. Yeah, it's working now, CEI. Okay, let's see if that holds again. Now, once it starts to attack the 200 again and again, that level doesn't exist. It's not as strong as the first one. So I don't like the way it's attacking it again. If it does start to hold here, I might even start to exit early, because I just don't like the way it's attacking straight away after the wash here. It's not much of a wash, but that 305s should hold quickly. If not, I'm out. Just gotta pay attention to the level 2 here. I could exit anytime if it shows strength, which it says. Okay, watch 3. If that gets thinned out, exit. I'm gonna exit. Okay, almost there. Gotta watch for 3. Right, big numbers on 3. If it gets taken out, I'm out. 185s. Okay. Wow, what a fight. I don't like this, guys. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. No. No. Sure. Did you? uh, don't tell me you dropped some while shorting. This could well see the with this setup. The first time it goes in for the retracement of that 200, it needs to continue and never come back to that point. If it does, then there's a risk of this reversing badly. So that's why I got out 302s, which is like, what is it, 2 cents? Peanuts. Not even like, I wouldn't even consider break even. Let's say break even. So I got out there. But yeah, might have been a bit early, but I saw some strength coming in. That's why, because you have to take what's happening now with what's happened just a little bit earlier. You can't just look at what's happening now. If it was just what's now on level 2, I wouldn't have exited. But the fact that this is making that, that's what's worrying me. And also, the drop is too much of a drop before a proper pullback. So, you know, that's why I didn't like it. Now, having said that, I might be exiting early on this one. I might miss a big move down, but that also will save me from a lot of losing traders as well by just analyzing what's happening right now. At 3, there's a big fight going on right now. Yeah, I did mention about ALF, guys. Somebody took it or not? Volume came in, by the way, here. Still, I would say volume is a bit low on the side. 1 million though, that not bad. This one brought some volume. I would have really liked if this volume came in here. I would have taken it. 8:30 break, because I was waiting for this to break. Once it broke, I actually pulled back to it, to the tick, and then carried on. Yeah, so as you can see, CEI looks strong. For the moment, the buyers are winning. Well, I can't show you on this one, it's stuck, but it's trading here now, 307s. And that 307s are getting taken out as well. Nope, not yet, 306s. So I see some strength coming in. This is actually the level 2 is stuck on TOS. Thinkorswim is in trouble with this. Literally, it's level 2 is stuck. Look at that. Now it's attacking that VWAP right now on on a CEI here right now, but it's showing some strength coming in, volume coming in. Yeah, it's frozen definitely. Which one? MMAT? MMAT slow grind towards 6. This is a better, I think, might be a better short here because I know it could be a chop as well, guys. That rejection from 6 is there for sure, but CEI, come on, refresh. How do you refresh this? You can't refresh it. So CEI is rejecting from the VWAP at the moment, trading here right now, 302s, back with the red bar. Gee, yeah, I'm just a bit too early. Honestly, silver just a bit too early. It's based off of really price action, just price action now. Yes, there is actually an area there, level, sorry, this 20 EMA to 200 EMA is there as well. It's pulling back to that. But if you're gonna take it, make sure you are very tight. 298, get out. 297, get out. But keep it extremely tight because it should hold here. It should. If not, then yeah, you'll be in trouble. 302's got holding nicely, but it's getting taken out though. See, that thing is, there might be a hidden seller there, 302's, because it's not, see, it's getting thinned out, but it's never finishing. It's never getting taken. Look at that. Yeah, it's still holding. So hidden seller is definitely there. Unless that gets lifted, it's not going anywhere. You see that? That much buying, but that hidden seller is not moving at all. I wish I could show you on this one, but I couldn't. Yeah, that's holding. That's not good. Why is this not? I think, in my opinion, shorts are in control at the moment. I wish I could show you on this now. Why is it? Shall I restart it? Everything else is working, yes. Everything else is working, it's just this one is stuck. I might re-enter short if there is a weakness sign here. I might re-enter 297s, 297s, okay. Two 297s, guys, I'm entering again. Just gonna mention 297s, I'm short again with a 307s risk. 307, 10 cents. Just need to, you see that the 302 hidden seller never lifted. Tried it quite a few times to take it out. It just never moved. So that's giving me a little bit of a conviction to the short sides. Because if that hidden seller starts to push down, come down towards 3s and 298s, and if that holds, at the moment it looks like 298 is doing that. You see that? If you're watching level 2, guys, pay attention to 298. It thins out, but it comes back in. So bids are not able to take out that 298 ask offers. and it's getting heavier now. 298s. Okay, there you go. It's moving down now. 297s. Is it gonna hold? No, it didn't hold. So the hidden seller is still not going down. 298s got taken out. So that is not there. He's not there yet. Let's see what it does on three, around threes. I don't really know, to be honest. It's stuck on TOS. Everything else is working, as you can see. It's just that yeah. Yeah, it's chopping around. It might take a while before it starts to move. Kind of crowded as well. 3297s, 307s, 10 cents. Maybe even give it more. 310s, something like that. Eight. Just waiting on it. Is Spy also frozen? The chart? It seems like it. Yes. Am I looking at the right things here? Spy's chart is frozen. What? That's strange. Okay, so CEI is looking good. 298 needs to break that 295 though. Yeah, quite a lot of. There's a problem with I think TOS. Yeah. By the way, Andrew, we missed quite a few opportunities in Spy today. I did mention Spy could produce something, but I just completely ignored it, knowing, and probably, yeah, it's just, yeah, really great trade here under this level, breaks that level, comes back in with more confluences, 438s, beautiful A plus setup, and off it goes. That's crazy. How do we miss that? Let me just refresh, restart as well. Yeah, I'm already short 297. I did mention 297 short with a 307 stop. Yeah, SPY is still stuck, and let's see CEI. Yep, it's still stuck. So, don't know what to do. That's fine. I'll keep you posted, guys. But ALF though looks good, guys. Just that volume needs to pick up 851. That's looking good. With a 830 stop, 20 cents. Just yeah, it is stuck. It is stuck. It's there, but it's just a VWAP rejection and 6 rejection. That's all I see. I just don't have an edge there. It's just yeah, the setup is there, but not my setup. I follow momentum and I don't see any momentum there. I saw it here, but not here. There could be. I mean, you know, don't get me wrong. There is a setup there. Yes, rejection of a level. Quite simply, that's the setup. But I require it to be a bit more. It has to have more confluences just than just a number and a VWAP. And plus, I'm a bit careful now trading because look at the time, 11. It could just. The thing is, even if it does work out, I see a lot of like overhead resistance or under resistance like 595, 590s, this area here, big resistance, 580, big resistance. Now, especially at this level, 11 after 11, I really don't expect too much from it. Let's have a look. CI, poor guy. Yeah, possible short squeeze candidate. There was a short squeeze candidate, but I think that's out of the way now. Once people start to realize that, then the more short selling will come in. So that's CAI, guys. By the way, why it's bouncing from here is actually 2 minutes, 200, 200, 200. So 200 can be a problem in any time frame, but it's not. I think I found that, yeah, the 1 minute has more, and also 5 minute. 5 minutes has more strength. By the way, 5 minutes looks really decent on this. Look at that, beautiful. So what else are we looking at? Let's go CEI. Let's go. Come on. Boom. Need that low to get taken out. 278 here. This low needs to get taken out. I believe this is yesterday's close, is it? Is that yesterday's close? No. Maybe something else. What is this? Oh, today's low. Duh. Yeah, no, I thought, yeah. I think yesterday's close is 270s. 270s. Here, yesterday's close. This one. The yellow one, the orange one. Well, silver, that's fine. I'm short around 297 with a stop over 307, 10-cent stop. And then once it breaks that low of day, then watch out. Hopefully that's gonna be it for me. Hood. What's happening to it? Shoot. What's happening? There was a nice decent setup here. Yes. Short them properly. I did trade it. Hood, I managed to short them quite a few times actually in the past. But that was the days, those was the days here. These days I shorted it. But after that I didn't touch it because it was going really choppy price action. Just like Bbig did for a while. Right? Bbig was really good trading vehicle for me for a week or so. And then it started to ride over here somewhere, it started to really mess around with the price action. Once you start to see intraday price action like this, stay away from that stock. Look at this. This is Bbig. And if I show you Bbig like a week ago or so, 10 days ago, it's completely different story. Et voila, there you go. CEI is working slowly. 285s. Looking juicy CEI. Yeah, it could be. I used to love shorting ALFs. I had very good success with ALF, so I'm kind of a bit biased. So there might be it's just I don't see anything apart from nothing is there, to be honest. For me, setup isn't there, so especially at this time I'm not gonna touch anything without a good setup, without a really good setup. And I mean the setups that remember the Apple trade that War actually mentioned one day. Yeah, something like that needs to come in. Otherwise, no. After the yeah, absolutely. So something like that I'll take any day, any time. But on my watch list, let's have a look. Nope. AMC is like it's been funny, man. Like it is gone and it's poking us up. I think it's reversing again, but I'm still in it with 38 stop. So I'm okay with that. I would have taken some out, but didn't really wash enough for me. AMC, and let's have a look at Lucid. Right, it's done. Uh, I think, in my opinion, SWN might be gearing up for that 6 break, because the fact that it's held its wash is actually sign of strength. Let me have a look at on my app. Everything is frozen on TOS now. Yeah, I think that's looking not too bad. How's the volume? Volume isn't coming in. On this one, watch out for that 596.6 break on SWN, because daily looks good. If that starts to break, it could go for a potential second day continuation of this day. No, they're not on TOS. It's not real. It doesn't look like that. AMC looks something like this. I'll show you. AMC looks something like this. So yeah, AMC cannot have those kind of candles. Come on, Andrew. We're talking about AMC. This is if you had said to me that AMC looks like this anytime I've been trading it, I probably wouldn't believe it. Unless we're talking way back in the days here, when it was trading at around 3. By the way, I traded AMC for around this area, 3s, 4s, swing traded it actually for the next pop, but I sold it so quick. I think few days later I sold it for like 300-400 percent move on options, and then I managed to catch some here. I believe, could be wrong, but 8s, 850s, and then we had to be a big weight, and then again second day or third day sold. That's the trader in me, guys. Just there we go. CEI, come on baby, let's go. Are you halting? Do you want to halt? Do you want to halt? CEI, let's go. Halt baby. Alright, I'm taking some out, guys. 270, I took some out. Actually, let me just get that freaking thingy going. Yeah, 270s, 270s. So on a CEI, shorted. Let's see, how do I get this thing going on this bad boy? Ooh. Where's the arrows on this? Yes. So short. How do I do this? Can't do it. Where did I think I showed it here somewhere. Forget about it. Anyways, guys, short 297 with a stop 307, 10 cent stop. My first partial 270s, and then it's going. There you go. I could probably price level. Okay. 297s. Yes. 297 short. Red. Up. I don't know. Red. Okay. 297, and then I got out 270s. 270 out, and then my stop will be over 290. Ideally just over the break of 290 here, so not too bad, not too shabby. Today's turning out to be great. Silver, did you take this, or you were waiting for for TOS? Could you short it in TOS? Oh, that's incredible for a stock like CEI. You're able to short in TOS. That's yeah, yeah, it is. It is. IB is even worse, I think. When it comes to short selling, IB is even worse. Think about going into trade zero, guys. I know Jay doesn't like it. I think Jay had few issues with it twice, but I never had. The only issue I had was yesterday, I think, but that got solved very quickly. Um, you know, for trade zero, I paid about 2 cents. 2 cents, around 2 cents, is it? Yeah, 2 cents for to short CEI, which is not bad. $20 for 1,000 share, or $2 for 100 shares, and just seems like it does the job. And the good thing about Trade Zero is the short locates are so massive on it. Pretty much everything they have locates for, if you're willing to pay the price. That's if. But their rates are quite competitive as well. I've checked. The best one I found is Cobra Trading, guys. If you can afford it, definitely Cobra and Centerpoint. I found that Cobra is better when it comes to very different sort of stocks that are very expensive to borrow. Yeah, I agree, Jay. Yeah, that's why you wanna you don't wanna be investing 25k or 30k on Trade Zero. It's only for like just being helplessness, right? There's no other choice, to be honest. The best choice you have, in my opinion, is Trade Zero at the moment, if you are a short seller, and if you have an account that's less than, let's say, 10k, or I mean even less than 25k, because of PDT rules. So I think you didn't do that well, Silver. I think one trade got you out, I think, a bit too much, but you didn't manage to catch AMC. Oh, you exited every trade. You exited very quickly, didn't you? Yeah, that's probably the case. Yeah, Lightspeed as well is good. I heard. Yeah, I didn't trade with them, but they're okay. Right. And what else? you should be quite green on AMC and okay on CDI. But yeah, that's also one of the issues, isn't it? Like early exits can be like, a lot of people think that like if I can get 2 to 1 or 1.5 or whatever it is, the SWN, yes, I remember that freaking ass white SWN. But the good thing is I didn't manage to I managed to stay away from it. I really did. One short very quick, like I saw the price action and I just didn't like it. It was just reversal written all over it, and I quickly exited around 582s. We're talking 3 cents, guys. Break even. Let's call it break even. But that would have taken me out here, there somewhere, because I wait for that VWAP to break. Probably not here, then here for sure. 591. So I saved myself 10 cents here, which on shorts is big. And there was another shorting opportunity, I believe War was taking right here. I didn't take it, but I felt like there was a nice short here under 6, sorry, 585 under VWAP, EMA. But I found that this was just taking too long, too slow. Volume was dying a bit as well. That's why I just left it. Plus, I had more trades going on at that time, so I got lucky with it. And then the main trade we missed was LCID. I was mentioning it here as ready, but it went so quick because I was busy with the other things like AMC. I think was I short that? Maybe not. Maybe I was busy with the bloody SWN. Yeah. That actually is, what time is it? 9:44. Lucid, when was I was mentioning it? 9:44. No, that was before that trade. Okay. So oh, that's good, Andrew. That's good to see. Good to hear. Andrew, do you track your data, if you don't mind me asking, on TradeView, TraderSync, TradeViz, anything like that? Okay, Andrew, you got to do that if you're taking seriously. I'm not gonna um, cream coat this thing. This topic, there's no if and when. You should do it now. If you're serious. If you just wanna like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna like dip my toes and see what happens for a year or two, that's fine. But if you really want this to go somewhere, do track your data and track it well. Make it your full-time job. Every week you need to go into your data and find out what's not working. Maybe there's some small little adjustment you need to make, but you will never find out if you don't have accurate data and consistent data. That's why I really stress on consistency on the data. You can't just have bias on the data as well. Just put it as it is. Like you setup A, tag them as setup A, even if it doesn't work out, right? If you messed up on a trade, put something like lesson or you know school fees or whatever, things like that. You gotta put those tags in. You gotta put those data in. Um, just try it out for a month or so. Just try it out. All right, CEI. What are we at? CEI. That's the range. Just bouncing back. Just I might. It's just very unusual reversal type. V reversal. But if it starts to fade off of here, might be a good add point. Yeah, you don't know if you don't really go into it seriously. Once you start to go into it, the data itself starts to speak to you. And if you start to ignore that, then that's just on you. But something has to tell you, look, this is not right. You're crap at trading at after 11, which I am, and I don't. See, you might have noticed, like, I'm really reluctant on taking trades around after 11, unless something really like juicy comes up. It's because I trust that data. And we're talking years of data. um, but something has to tell you that what's wrong and what's right, right? Once you start to realize something is right, you hone in on it, you work on it, you don't let it go. Because Andrew, I've seen you call out some decent trades, Andrew. Like, we're talking some decent trade. AMC, was it yours? I believe it was AMC your call today. I think it was, or was it Silver's? Anywho, I've seen you over and over every single day call some decent trades, which means you're in the right place. It's just your risk management, I think. And I think we did talk about it earlier, about a week or so ago, about this whole thing. It was kind of a bit too quick. Your stop losses were a bit tight. Your exits were tight. The risk management could leave some room. Could have some room. And I'm sure there's plenty other small little adjustments you could make it to take it to the next level. But for that, just need that extra data. Right, on DBGI, guys, I might exit early, and on this one I don't like it as well. I might exit here, guys. It's just I could afford to keep it until 3. I can definitely afford to keep it because my shorts are 297s, something like that. If it takes 3 out, that's fine. I don't mind losing a few cents. But I really need it to not pull back too much because it still is CEI. My goodness, it's still not working. And DBGI, I'm about to get out. Yeah, I think it's picking up. Volume is coming in. Yes, it's on VWAP. I will see what it does after the VWAP, but I think it's gonna stay above. And volume coming in. I need to get out. Yeah. 442s, guys. I'm out. I'm out of here. Damn. By the way, looks strong, guys. So very close to my break even for the remainder of the trade. This was okay trade, nice partial. I'm cool with that. Yeah, I think, Andrew, that was the issue to start with. And if that's the case, Andrew, if you say to yourself, well, I am okay with this kind of sort of trading, then maybe you will have to approach trading in a different manner, like for example, scalping. And we just have to find out what style and what character suits you, what sort of style of trader are you? And if you can find that out, then there are setups that we can, trying to figure out which one will be more suitable. Yeah, I feel like I want to get out of AMC as well. '93. DBGI. Yeah, I was looking at it, but it's just the time frame is not there, but it looks strong. That reversal, climb back up, slow sort of creep back up is there. It's broken that VWAP with some volume, but just that volume needs to be a bit more consistent. Maybe I need to see more movement on this to decide. It is still, remember, it is still a gapper and it's held, sorry. That's probably 38% if I do the Fibonacci retracement. So it's kind of curled back up. That's kind of sign of a, usually the sign of a reversal, and the volume slightly picking up is also a sign. But I've already decided that if I don't see something really, really juicy, I wouldn't. If it does come back to 440s, anywhere here. By the way, this is not long. Sorry, that's supposed to be my exit for the partial. That's not long. That's my partial from this short. First partial, second trailing stop, done. Yeah, if it starts to pull back to 440s, and then I would still wait for it to, after it pulls back, and then takes out that 450, and then maybe there's a trade. That way, you have at least a proper fixed stop. If that gets created, that swing gets created, you have a proper stop to rely on, which is that swing low. Yeah, definitely, Andrew. Keep it. That hopefully that's the start of others, many hours to come. It usually starts with small little improvements. So if you guys done, if you are done, I think the Tinker Swim is just messing up as well. So I might as well shut it down, guys. Yeah. For me, trade of the day, AMC. I think I risked this much. I'm not too sure. be something like this, worst case scenario. Otherwise it might be something like that, I don't know, depends. So average, probably this stop here, and then I think if I exit now it'll be something like that. Yeah, pretty much something like that. So I'm okay around 2 plus hours, more than 2 hours actually, but I'll keep it. Right guys, so AMC trade we talked about, really nice. Just gonna go through the trades and then I'm done. SWN I think is a great trade in my opinion, really nice stop, almost break even. Just saw the strength coming in, just didn't feel like this was gonna continue, especially with the daily. So I exited very I would say 3 cents loser, not much really on that. And I'm just trying to figure out which we missed. Okay, CEI was a nice long, but I mismanaged it. Entry at 3 and then exit at 330s, 327s, and then re-added back the exit 318s, 319s. I think it was 320 if I'm not mistaken. I should have, again, with the same move, I had the chance to take it out quite a few times actually. I just got greedy, I must admit. And I just left my trailing stop to be just between the averages. Actually, just a little bit better off actually. Once I saw right over here were very interesting on level 2. We discussed this. There was 313 was massive numbers coming in, and they were getting taken out like nothing. Like they were just getting taken out more and more. And the fact that they were coming back in 313s, those bids were coming back in, but still they were getting taken out so quickly. So I had to make a very quick decision to get out. As soon as I got out, like within like less than half a second, boom, it dropped 3. So yeah, I'm really happy with that exit. Nicely green on it, not so much. I would say more than 1 hour or 1.5 hour, something like that. So that was a good trade. And then by the way, on this one I shorted at around 3 and I got out very quickly, just a quick scalp, because I just didn't like this movement towards the EMA, because it was a setup, was very quick scalp setup. So I just didn't like it to hit that 200 EMA. Now once it started to fade back in, now there is more movement here guys, there's more price action there. It's good that I take it off, because this one went all the way almost to the VWAP and came back down. Once it started to do that, I actually took another trade, 297 I believe, 297s, with a 307 stop, 10 cent stop, and then I got out 270s, the first partial, right? So first partial out, and I'm just having a I'm just letting it run towards that 3 and 200 EMA. If it does break that, that's fine. I'll get out on the remainder of the position. Maybe just trying to make sense out of this, even if the chart is not working. Okay, yeah. Sorry, that should have been. Yeah, that's a short. So, worst case scenario, it might actually take me out for maybe few cents loser on the remainder of the batch, right? But still, I am quite green on it. So I managed to take long and short on this and get away with at least, I would say, 2-3 hours on this, the whole thing. Maybe 3 hours, something like that. Now if this starts to continue down, I might even look to add to it, and if I do, then this could provide me with multiple hours, just the ticker itself. We'll see. Right. So what else did we have? This one, I would say less than 1 hour, honestly, because the exit wasn't well, the partial was great, but it's just not. I wish it was more than 50%, but it was around 30%, and then the rest got stopped out on the break even almost. So yeah, less than 1 hour, and then that was it. Pretty much it, guys. So every single trade I took was actually a winner, apart from SWN, very small loser. Perfectly fine. I'm okay with it. So that is my result, guys. Hope you had a good day. If you're gonna trade anytime from now, be careful. Risk extremely small amounts, just to, you know, just so that you cannot stop trading. But I would definitely recommend, if you're not familiar with this sort of trading style, after 11 a.m. don't even like try now. You see this one, MMAT. I was mentioning earlier, I don't see anything, you know, and that 200 held nicely, carried on. There's no edge there at all. So in this kind of range, after 11, there's not much of an edge for me. So I'm just trying to finish the trades from my CEI, which is attacking this area here now, right now, the EMA, and also AMC is a decision to be made. I might exit them early, guys. Right, I'm gonna take everything off now, because after that I can't be tracking these. Just trying to. No, the PDT rule doesn't apply. That's why I'm saying, like, it's two version of it. Okay, this trade zero US. You will have to go to trade zero US, but for anybody who's living outside of US, it has to be trade zero international, I believe. But they're both the same thing, the same platforms, exactly the same sort of rules. No PDT rule, because they're based in Bahamas. They're not based in US. That's how they get away with it. So you can ditch in 5k, 2k, 1K, try it out. Alright guys, I will see you tomorrow 9:15 EST, and that's it for me. Nice green day. I'll have to calculate, but I think more than 3-4 hour, I believe. So see you tomorrow guys. Take it easy, have a good one, stay safe guys.